Yo, what's up? It's Mock Draft Money. We're back with another fucking Mock Draft Monday. I'm with my boy Aiden.
What's up, guys?
Yo, 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 yo. All right, let's get this started. I just want to make sure. Yeah, we should be good. I'm praying. If this doesn't, I get so nervous with this shit, Aiden, because like I feel like I'm gonna record it one day and like none of it's gonna record.
Oh, is it on for sure? Do you know?
I don't know. I feel like I can never tell. Like I'm just like winging it. I don't even know how to check on this shit. But the display. Okay, I think it's good. I think we're chilling. All right,
Okay, but
all right. I'm first pick. You're evens.
yeah, I'll be evens.
All right. The first pick, Aiden. I think what I'm gonna do here. I've been going Cam Ward a lot. But you know what? I don't feel like they're very, like they have a lot of urgency to draft a quarterback. I don't know like if they're just having like some anxiety after how bad Will Levis went. But I've been seeing rumors of Giants trading up. I've been seeing them rumors of trading back. I don't know. So I feel like there's a really good chance they go Abdul Carter here, and that's what I'm just gonna do today. I saw a mock draft of Daniel Jeremiah. He just released last week, and he had Abdul Carter going one, and he follows like he has a lot of inside sources. So that's what I'm gonna do here. Um, I don't know if you have any thoughts on the matter, or if you just want to get right into the Cleveland pick. But
No, I have some thoughts. I think it's the right pick. He's the best player in the class in my opinion, and this quarterback class isn't doing it for me. If I was a GM, I'd probably be punting to next year on quarterback if I had the chance to take a guy like Carter.
yeah,
As for the Browns,
I agree.
um, just looking, I don't know. I don't know if I see them going quarterback either. I feel like Abdul would have made a lot of sense for them with Miles Garrett leaving, but if he's off the board, maybe they go Cam Ward. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think they could go Cam potentially.
They're going Cam here.
Yeah, they're going
If he's
Cam.
available, yeah, I can see it too, man. Like Deshaun Watson is just not the guy.
No,
Um, that you need. You're this early, you get a chance to draft Cam Ward. I feel like he has top 10 quarterback upside, but there's just a really massive chance he never becomes a top 10 quarterback.
there's definitely some red flags. He's pretty lazy. There's
Yeah,
some other stuff.
I
So
agree. I think he's lazy, bro. I don't think he's like people say he's patient, but like I think he's just lazy, bro.
no, I remember watching the Florida game. It was opening game of the season, and watching that game, and he's going out scrambling, running for like 15 yards, and instead of taking every yard he can get, he's running out of bounds, like walking out of
Yeah,
bounds,
dude.
like 4 yards earlier than he could have. I don't know, like that just rubbed me the wrong way. I was like, this guy's unbelievable. He's making some unbelievable throws that game, but
Yeah, dude,
I don't
that's
know.
him, dude.
I don't know if the effort's there. That's the thing with
I
him.
completely agree. You saw like him at the his bowl game where he subs himself out after he gets the touchdown record. It's like,
Yeah,
bro, really, dude?
he's a me first guy. I feel like.
So me first. I completely agree.
Yeah.
But the Giants here, dude, there's so many Matt Stafford um, rumors going out right now. I feel like they they might just get a quarterback in free agency. I think they're starting to realize that they don't want Shador Sanders. I heard Shador Sanders is also not going to the combine, um, which I think is
Uh,
smart because I don't think it would help his draft stock at all.
he has nothing to gain being there.
Yeah, nothing to gain. So I think they'll go Travis Hunter. It just feels like a New York Giant type of player. I don't know why I feel that way, but I don't. I think there's a really good chance they don't go Shador here, and it puts you in a weird position since you're even numbers. I want to see what you do here. That's also why I went Travis Hunter here.
Yeah, you want to force my hand a little bit.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
force your hand.
I like Travis to the Giants. It gives them another guy across from neighbors, and they'll have Wandale as he's like a decent three. I feel like, but um, the thing about Travis is when you're picking a guy in the top five, I feel like you want a sure thing, and I don't think many teams know what they would do with him. Like
No, not
it's
at
it's
all.
really a complete unknown, and that would kind of he's a hell of an athlete, but that would kind of make me nervous to take him. But you can't turn down the talent.
I completely agree with that analysis.
Um, at four, um, I've I've really gone like struggled with how I feel about Tat. I don't know. I love Will Campbell, but I don't know if I'm taking him at four with the frame. He's probably going to play guard. I think if I was the Patriots here, I would go Mason Graham. He feels like the safest pick to me. He feels
I
like
love that
a
pick, Aiden.
Vrabel pick. Yeah,
I love that pick, Aiden.
he's not getting a lot of hype because Michigan had a down year. But I just think he's the safest pick in that situation. I would be thrilled. I've kind of accepted that we're not getting Carter at four, and now I'm on the Mason Graham train. Like that's who I want. So
I completely agree. I completely agree. I think if you're going best player available, I think there's no question it's Mason Graham. But
we
if
have
you
to go
want to
best.
get a
We have too
lineman,
many holes. Yeah,
yeah. If you want to
yeah,
get
we
a
have too
lineman, I
many.
get Will Campbell. It's a reach. Tet's a reach, I still think. But yeah, Mason Graham, best player available. I completely agree with that pick.
Yeah, for sure.
Um,
Now we got Jacksonville. It's
Jacksonville,
another.
Duval. This one's weird. This one's really weird for me. Um, because I've been having them go Mason Graham so much. Um, Mason Graham or Will Campbell. I mean, not Will Campbell. Mason Graham or Will Johnson. But I've been
Yep.
seeing Will Johnson fall in drafts so much. Um, I think. Hold up.
It's a really tough one, Jacksonville. They're kind of the reason I wanted to go even. I did not want to be in this position. It's a
Dude,
tough
it's
one.
just. I mean, they just got the new coach. What's his name again? I'm forgetting his name.
I couldn't tell you. I saw the the his introductory press conference,
Yeah, the
but
Duval
I,
thing, right?
yeah, I can't remember his name.
Um,
I mean, I don't know. Do they? They don't need a receiver. Um, I feel like
I could see them still taking Tet somehow. Like, I don't know why, but I could just see them like drafting Tet even though they have BTJ. Um,
maybe they go an edge or beef
I
up the offensive line. I don't know. I feel like maybe when you're in their situation, you beef up the line.
you
I
beat.
don't
Yeah,
really
I
know.
think so too. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with beefing up the line in any draft. I think
No,
here, I think that you'd have to like go Will Campbell. I don't even know who the best player available is in this spot. And you need to build beef up that interior line. So why not Will Campbell here? You know.
go well. Yeah. Now this is a really interesting one, the Raiders, because I feel like they could go any direction but tight end, really. Um,
But yeah, yeah, I agree with that.
and I can see them taking Shador, but I I don't like Shador personally. So what are we doing here? Are we doing what we think they would do or what we would do?
The
Need
way
to be
I've been doing
clear.
these mocks is what I think they will do.
They will do? Okay.
Yeah, what
Um,
Pete Carroll is gonna do? What's Chip Kelly gonna do? You know, I don't even know who their GM. Tom Brady, maybe he has a say. What's he thinking?
I feel like new coach, Brady's going to be moving into a bigger role, new offensive coordinator. They might want to go quarterback. Yeah, you gotta try to find your guy.
Um,
Um,
so you think they go
I
Shador here?
I don't know. I could also see them. I could see them going tet. I could see them going corner. Like there's really
There's
a lot
so
of
many.
different ways
There's
you can
so
go.
many things you can do here as a Raiders.
I'll no, we'll give him Shador because then it makes the rest of the like it makes like the next eight picks interesting because there's some other teams that need quarterbacks and we're not going to make it easy for them. So I'll go Shador there.
Honestly, I
So
think
now we're
if Shador falls to six, I honestly think they draft him.
they probably will. They were yeah. They seemed I don't know. He just feels like he'd fit the Raiders. He feels like I don't know. Vegas is a flashy city. I don't know. It just
Yeah, it's a Shador
it
city. Yeah.
it makes sense.
I completely agree. Completely agree. I mean, he's like 74% completion rate last year. Like it's like he can get the ball where he wants. It's just like what's the ceiling, you know?
I just don't know if he's elite, but yeah, the floor is there. I think he could be decent.
I think the floor is totally there. Floor is totally there. The Jets here.
This is a
Um,
good one.
Honestly, I think Tyler Warren might start going higher just because of how weak this class is. Mike Green could be up there. Um,
I mean, there'd be nothing wrong with drafting Tyler Warren. That guy's ridiculous.
I think he's ridiculous too. I'm gonna go Tyler Warren here.
I don't know. He's a lot of fun. He can do a lot.
He is a lot of fun. He's a great blocker, great receiver. Um, I don't know if he's like skyrocketing up boards because like he's talented, or if just because I feel like this draft class is low key just kind of weak.
It
But
is
like
kind of
seven
weak.
just feels high for like a player like him. But I still feel like he's one of the best player available at this spot.
Yeah, it's weird with him because he's not like a your typical like pure tight end. Like he's a bit of a gadget player on top of being a very very solid tight end. So
Hmm. What do you mean
it'll
by
be
that?
interesting to see. Well, I just feel like he can do so much. Like there was one game this year where I remember seeing the highlights. It was against USC, and had like 120, 130 receiving yards, and on top of that, he's running the ball, he's throwing the ball. Like he can just he could be like a better Taysom Hill. I feel like he could be a legitimate tight end and then do all that other stuff on top of that, which is interesting. It'd be fun to use him as an offensive coordinator. I think.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah. So up next is Carolina. Um, And I think they'll take Tet here. If he falls to them, they need some weapons. They need a lot of things, obviously, but if they're gonna be in on Bryce Young, he needs someone to throw to. So I think Tet goes there.
Yeah, I completely agree. You can't be throwing a fucking Adam Thielen like
Adam Thielen and
34 years old. Like you need a receiver. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
who knows
and
if T Higgins is available, but
who knows where he's gonna go or if he'll
yeah,
be on the Bengals. It's all up in the air right now. So
yeah,
you just get your guy, get him, rookie contract. You don't have to pay the guy 30 million.
yeah. I completely agree. I think if you're drafting for ceiling, Ted's the guy. Um,
Yeah, yeah, over these other receivers for sure.
yeah, I don't know like how good of a route runner he really is. He has insane hands, but he's six
He does
five,
good.
so you can just
Yeah,
50-50 ball
great
everything,
frame.
you know?
Yep, yeah. He just you don't need him to run a great route. He can just go, just
Yeah,
throw the ball up to him.
I agree.
Yep.
That
So
leaves me with the Saints. This is I like the higher. I like Kellen Moore higher. Um,
I do too. Great, good offensive mind. He was my favorite college quarterback growing up because he
Wait,
played for
really?
Boise State. Yeah, yeah, he was awesome there. So
Are you serious? That's awesome.
yeah, those
Um,
teams were great. But yeah, I do like the hire too. He did a great job with the Eagles this year. And when he was with Dallas, they had a great offense that year. I knew a
they had
couple
no reason to
Cowboys
fire him.
fans.
No reason to
Yeah, a
fire
couple.
him.
Yeah, right. It was Mike McCarthy that was the issue, but that's a whole
And he was on the. I didn't
another.
think he was bad with the Chargers either. Like the year before that, when he was with like Eckler, and he's never been bad, you know.
No, nope.
But
So
this
good
team
hire.
has a lot of holes. I don't even know if they're still in cap hell. I'd have to ask Zach that, but
Yeah, they've traded a couple guys, but they're still not in a great situation. I mean, getting rid of Lattimore helps because he was on a big contract, but they still have some of those guys, and even some of their first round picks recently haven't panned out. I don't know. They're a mess over there.
um, yeah, Lattimore. They did trade Lattimore. Maybe they go Will Johnson here to
Yeah,
kind of replace him. Um,
I like that. I think Will Johnson's another guy that if he was able to leave right after Michigan won the national championship, his stock would have been a hell of a lot higher than it is this year.
yeah, I agree. He had
This
some
year,
like lingering injuries that kind of I feel
yeah,
like shoot him down. But he's got a
yeah,
great
which is too
frame.
bad.
He's got a
He
great
does.
frame.
He
Um,
makes plays too.
makes plays, gets turnovers. Um, yeah, that's my pick. I'll go Will Johnson here. I feel
All
like
right.
10 is an easy pick for this. Like, I don't know. I guess there's two real options here, but I'll see what you do.
I think they're gonna go tackle, which means they're going Kelvin Banks at this point because Campbell's off the board. So they'll go Banks.
Yeah, I agree.
Is that what
I
you
think
had?
there's a chance they pick GNT, but I don't how do you, I don't know how you just don't get a tackle. Like
Yeah, protect your franchise quarterback. That's important. They still have DeAndre Swift. They don't really need G&T. Like
Yeah,
it'd be nice to have him, but they they'll survive at running back.
yeah, I don't think Swift's bad. I still think Roshan Johnson could still be like somewhat usable.
Yeah.
Um, I've been going all right. So with the Niners here, I've been going guard and tackle a lot, just
Yep.
because I feel like they're aging. They've been going.
Kurt Williams is old. He can't stay healthy either.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I've been seeing Tyler Booker go up real high lately,
Yeah, he's a guard though.
dude. But so many of these guys are guards. Like same thing with Grant. I mean not Grant. Fucking Will Campbell. Like he's
Yep.
probably gonna be a guard.
Yeah.
I think Kelvin Banks. There's a chance he's a guard, like 50-50. Um, so I don't think there's any really good tackles here.
I was looking into Membu a little bit, and he has good grades. I didn't watch a lot of Missouri this year, so I don't know a lot about him. But he did have good grades, and he plays in a good conference. So
Yeah, I've been having Memgu go high too. Um, I think there's a chance they shore up that D line too. Um,
yeah, yeah.
Walter Nolan or something.
Paul Walter Nolan is ridiculous. We'll talk about him when he gets picked. He's awesome.
I know that Ole Miss defense is actually really good. I'm gonna go tackle here. I'm gonna go Membu.
Okay, Membu, and then Dallas. I feel like this is an easy one.
Dude, literally, like 90% of my mock drafts, it's been Kelvin Banks, or like Bears tackle, Niners tackle, Cowboys chanty. Like I
Yeah,
have no like parity in it, dude. It's so bad, but it just feels like it's what's gonna happen.
yeah. I feel like how that's gonna play out. That's how I'm gonna do it too. Shout out to Cam. His guy goes off the board.
Yeah, such a good
Yeah,
spot for him.
Chinty at 12.
Yeah, I agree. He's a beast, dude.
Yeah, he's gonna do wonders in Dynasty if he goes to Dallas. I will say that.
Dude, he's gonna be such a good fucking fantasy running back.
Yeah, I could also. It sounded like it was a possibility that Dallas could go offensive line though too, because some of those guys, um, are. I mean, they've had some amazing offensive linemen over the years, and they're all starting to get old. Zach Martin
Yeah,
is in particular. So
and they lost
that's.
what's his name to the Jets in free agency last year. Like the
Oh yeah. Shoot, I can't remember. They've been around forever. I remember them being in like Madden like 16 probably or
Madden
17.
16.
They've been around forever. But
Uh,
yeah, they'll definitely need some offensive line help. But Ginty just feels like he just feels like the pick.
yeah, I agree with that.
So now we got Miami.
Um, for this, I could see them going Lyman. It's just Tua gets hurt too much. Those fingers are really something, man. Um,
It's crazy. Yeah.
like I said, I've been seeing Tyler Booker a lot. I just don't know if there's actual value there. Josh Simmons, I still think could be really, really, really good. Um, he just has the size to be an actual tackle and the arm length. It's
Yep.
just an ACL injury does so much to your fucking draft stock. I'm gonna go Simmons.
Simmons. Yeah.
Dude, I feel like people just recover from ACLs so fucking quickly now.
It's
Like
just different now than it was even 10 years ago. It's pretty crazy.
it is crazy.
I mean, back then it could. I mean, it can still derail your career now, depending on the severity when it happens in your career. But you just see guys come back,
Yeah, like it
and
never happened. Like it's fucking
look at
crazy.
Saquon. You never know that guy tore his ACL. There's all different examples, but that just one. Okay, so the Colts, they're another team. I I don't know what they do. They're kind of stuck because they took Anthony Richardson top three, and I just don't ever see him amounting into a viable NFL starter. So, um, you have to stick with them, but I don't love that. I'll go James Pierce here.
James Pierce.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
He was
I'm
getting some hype before the season to be
so
like a
much
top
hype,
three pick
bro.
potentially, and he didn't live up to it completely. There's some character concerns. There were some
Yeah,
reports that came out recently, I believe, that there's character concerns,
yeah, I
but
saw those.
you bet, you just bet on the talent there.
I agree. I don't know. I don't. I've been watching so many mock drafts, bro, and people have him sliding down so far, and I just don't get like why. Like it's
Take a shot on him. You're
he,
what do you have to lose in that
yeah,
situation?
he has the athleticism, he has the arm length. Like I feel like he has a
Yep.
skill. He just needs to gain some weight, and that's so easy to do. Like it's one of the easiest things to do. So I get that
Yeah, get
pick.
him. Yep.
Here I think Falcons, same thing. I've been doing every time is they get someone on D line. Who the best option is here? I think Micah Williams could be up there. I think Mike Green could be up there. I think I know he's listed as a linebacker here, but I don't think he's going to be a linebacker. Is Jalen Walker? Um,
Yeah.
I really fuck with Jalen Walker.
A lot of
You,
mocks have him going pretty high, like pushing top 10.
yeah, I'm gonna go Walker here just because I honestly think he has just so much fucking talent. Rushing the quarterback,
You can't go wrong taking a Georgia defensive player,
dude. You can
especially
never go
an edge
wrong.
rusher. Yeah,
You
look at the
can never
Eagles.
fucking go
Their whole defense.
for
All right,
real.
Arizona. Yeah, yeah. All right, Arizona. Um, they're another weird one where I don't know. I feel like they're kind of in limbo. Like this Kyler thing isn't going
Yeah,
the way
they
it
don't know what
planned.
to
Like I
do
feel
with
like
them.
they peaked early with it. Like they got to their peak in his first couple seasons, and they've just been stuck in mediocrity and even less the last couple years. And I'm curious to see what it means for Marv in the future. But for now, they're probably another team that could use a defensive lineman or an offensive lineman.
Yeah, I mean they drafted one last year, not last year, the year before, like with a top three pick, um, like a really high pick, and he just hasn't turned out. I forget his name, but
Yeah,
I still feel like they'll go lineman here. So what are you thinking,
I'm gonna give him Walter Nolan. I
Walter
think
Nolan?
yeah, he's ridiculous. That game I went to in October, the Ole Miss LSU game, he was probably the best player on the field that day. He was unbelievable.
Oh,
I'm
you went
pretty
to
sure
that
he's
game? I forgot about that.
yeah, number one recruit in his class and
Oh,
started
high
A&M,
school.
Ole Miss. Yeah, like he's just the talent's never been a question. It was just a matter of when he was going to get to the league. So yeah, I think he's a pretty safe bet to be a very, very solid defensive lineman for the next
Dude,
however many years.
I completely agree. I think he's a fucking bulldog. Like
He's
he's
a
just gonna,
monster.
dude,
Yeah,
he's a fucking monster. I like that pick. All right, the Bengals. Ugh, the Bengals, man. All right, I think they go D line here. Um,
they have to. They really have to. Walter Nolan would be a great fit for them.
yeah, he really would. Best player available, I think it's just Micah Williams. He has so much
Yeah,
fucking talent, dude. So much fucking talent. Um, I think he's better than Mike Green, even though fucking Mike Green had like 17 sacks this year or something
yeah.
like that.
Led the lead or led the country rather. Yeah, Michael
Yeah.
Williams cooked Kelvin Banks this year. So
Yeah,
um,
dude. He's a
he's
fucking
he's
monster.
he is a monster.
I remember
Yeah,
actually watching that game, and I was like, I remember seeing, it, I was like, holy fucking shit! Like this dude is like just tearing through him.
yeah. He was a game wrecker that game. And again, you can't go wrong with a Georgia defensive player. All right, so you're taking Mike Hill there.
Yeah, I'm taking Mike Hill.
All right, so Seattle is next. Um, I feel like they go defense. They're pretty, at least skill position wise on the offense. They're pretty set. They got DK and JSN. They'll be, they're both pretty young. They got Kenny. Um, could see them going edge rusher. We'll give him Mike Green.
Mike Green. Yeah,
Yeah. Smaller
this dude
school
is.
guy, but I mean 17 sacks is 17 sacks.
Yeah, you know what? exactly 17 sacks and 70 sacks, and like in the Senior Bowl, he was also fucking eating up everyone. So it's like
Yeah, he got a
he
lot of
can do
hype.
it against good talent. He kind of showed already. So I think the
Yep.
combine this week and next week is going to change a lot of things.
It'll clear a lot of things up. Yeah, it'll be less
Um,
murky.
yeah, exactly. Bucks here. I could honestly see them taking Burden. I might not just do that just yet. Um, it's often. I mean, Baker threw for like 40 something touchdowns, right? 41 or 42. I don't
Yeah,
think they
he had
go
a,
offense.
had a good year. Yeah, it just depends on how Godwin's gonna come back, and they're both getting older. Evans and Godwin.
They're both getting old, and I don't think Jalen McMillan or whatever his name is the answer, even though he's on
No,
a
he's
decent
decent.
team.
He could be a guy behind the guy, maybe a guy behind
Exactly.
two guys, but
Um,
yeah, he's not gonna be a one. Luther's a little slept on because of he's another guy that really would have benefited being drafted last year.
yeah, or just better
Right.
quarterback play, dude. Like his
Better
quarterback's been
quarterback.
so
Yeah, that was
bad.
the biggest problem. His quarterback let him down big time this year.
Um,
Got the talent though.
Obviously don't need a running back. I really like Nick Scorton too.
Yeah, he's a monster.
They don't need a
Yeah,
tight end. Um, I'm gonna make your pick harder. I'm gonna go Luther Bird because it would be so
all right.
obvious for the Broncos to pick him. You know,
Yeah, he'd be a good fit there.
he'd be such a good fit there. I'll go Luther Bird into the Bucks.
I feel like Denver, they obviously need the receiver one. They could go Ibuka. I do like Ibuka. Ibuka's it's so crazy the receivers that he played with. He never really got his flowers his entire college career because there was just always someone else.
Yeah, someone, but yeah,
But he's really consistent and just
yeah.
really solid.
I think he has a high floor.
Oh yeah, definitely. I just don't know if Denver goes. Yeah, I'll go Ibuka here. They need a
Ibuka.
receiver one. I don't know if he's as good of a fit as Burden, but they got to take someone. They
Yeah,
need Knicks needs a guy to third. Sutton's pretty good, but it wouldn't hurt to have another guy. And that just
see,
made Pittsburgh's tough pick a little tougher too.
yeah. I mean, I feel like Pittsburgh drafts defense every year. Like, I don't know like how they do it. I could see them going so many different ways. I know they have Jalen Warren and Najee, but they're both free agents this year. I don't know if they draft a running back. Um, I could see them going Barron, honestly.
Yeah,
I hate
he's
taking
good.
at the top of the board. Yeah, he's just a turnover machine. Um,
I can't remember what he won some sort of award. I can't remember if it was corner of the year for one of the media outlets or
yeah,
SEC defensive player. He won
yeah,
something.
yeah. He won
He's a
the corner of the
phenomenal
year
corner.
over Travis Hunter. People,
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. I
yeah,
thought it was something on the national level. That
yeah.
yeah, he's phenomenal.
I mean, what's his name is getting older. I know he plays safety.
Malachi Stark. Oh no, you're talking about Makuba for
Who?
Texas.
No,
Oh, never mind.
on the Steelers.
Oh, Minka.
Yeah, Minka Fitzpatrick. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
Um,
you were talking about Texas still.
they need a guy that's gonna get turnovers. And I don't know. I like Barron. He's been getting a lot of hype lately.
Yeah, it'd
He's a
probably be
little
a steal
smaller.
at 21.
He's a little smaller. Like he's not Will Johnson, but
No, it's 5'11.
all right, you're up.
All right. The Chargers. They're they're a team. They're probably gonna go. I could see they gotta give Justin Herbert some weapons. He can't go the rest of his career throwing to Quentin Johnston.
Dude, what about
Um.
Lad? What about Lad? Everybody's saying he
Yeah,
can't be a wide receiver one. I think he
I
actually
like
can
Lad.
be.
Yeah, but he's always gonna be out of the slot. I feel.
Yeah, he is
I
strong.
really like Lad. He's phenomenal. He just has old man knees. Um,
Yes.
Ibuka would have been another guy that made sense for the Chargers. I feel like you're just going best receiver available. I guess they got to go Golden.
Know who I yeah Golden. Know who I go a lot here is Colson Loveland, just because Michigan.
Oh,
I don't
actually,
know if you want to
yeah,
do that.
I like that. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, I'll give him Loveland. I like that.
Yeah,
All right,
I mean you're
Green
going
Bay.
Loveland.
Yeah, I went Loveland.
It makes sense. Michigan. Like I feel like this is where he fits. Like receiving tight end. Like I just
Harbaugh
I really like
connection.
Loveland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's if it wasn't for Tyler Warren, he would be the best tight end in the class probably.
I feel like he was regarded as the best tight end in the class until like 3 weeks into like or like till like the fucking CFP, and then like everybody like just started dick riding Tyler Warren, which he
Yeah,
deserves it. Like he's really good, but
I feel like the narrative flipped around like October. That's when people started to realize how good Tyler Warren was.
yeah,
And then yeah, and then in the playoff, obviously everyone was watching him, and it just it it picked up steam. It got to another level at that point.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean, I think Loveland's a safe pick. Gives Herbert another guy to throw to, and he can help the run game too.
I
So
agree. I agree. Um, Green Bay is on the clock. Fuck. Um, how long do they have Josh Jacobs for?
a couple of years. Signed him for three or four this offseason. I can't remember the exact number, but it was in that range.
Yeah, they got him for a while. I feel like he's still like 26. Like he's in his prime.
Yeah, he is. He's still young. He was awesome this year. I'm not a big Hampton guy, anyways. I don't know. I don't
No,
trust
you don't like
UNC
Hampton?
guys. I don't know. I don't know.
Um,
There's other guys.
we're gonna go back to back Michigan guys here.
Kenneth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good pick.
Yeah, I mean they were just so good together, man. Um, I'm gonna miss
Yeah,
him next year.
for sure. Yeah, you got Bryce though. You'll be fine.
Exactly. Exactly. Aren't you jealous about that, Aiden?
No,
No, you are. You are. You
I've
are.
I've come to peace with it. I wish the best for him, but we'll be all right. Next year we'll be talking about Nussmeier in the top 10 hopefully in a
You
mock
think so?
draft.
You think he makes that jump?
I I I do. I do. He'll have a better receiving core this year. Better team around him. We'll
Hey,
see what happens.
if he went declared this year, do you think he'd what round you think he'd go?
I think he would have been a day two guy some unless
Like
some
tier like
quarterback needy
Milrow and
team got.
Dart?
I take him over Milrow.
You
Um,
take him over Milrow?
I I don't think Milrow is good.
What Will
I
Howard?
really don't. Will Howard's gonna go in like the fourth round, and I mean, I don't know. I just don't think he's changing anyone's franchise.
There's
But
no quarterback.
Jackson Dart's a guy like in the second round
I think
possibly
he's the
for
third best quarterback in the draft, but
yeah
pretty
for some of
debatable.
these teams that can't get into the top five to take a quarterback. I definitely think they could look to Dart.
Yeah, 100%.
I think Milrow would be a disaster. I kind of missed when he was going to the Jets and the Saints in these mock drafts because it would have been really funny to see someone take him in the
Dude,
first round. But
100%. 100%.
all right, so we got Minnesota now, and I feel like they'll probably let's see who's available. I feel like Malachi Starks is too good to be on the board at this point.
Dude, he's too good. It's just he plays safety and they go so late.
Yeah, that's it's not like if he was a corner, it'd be a little different.
But I could see him going. He's good enough. Like he's borderline a blue chip prospect.
Yeah, you could go. You could really go anywhere and fit. Um, looks like they need defensive. They need some interior help defensively. We'll give him Derek Harmon from Oregon.
Derek Harmon. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a guy I like.
there's yeah, saw some good things about him.
Derek
That
Harmon. Oh
Oregon
yeah,
team as a whole is just really good. So
and
yeah,
this Vikings teams are really good, man. Um, did they keep what's their defensive coordinator? What's his name? Oh my god.
Lawrence.
Yeah, Flores. Dude, it's so bad. I get in
Um,
these streams and I just forget everyone's name. Like I don't know why.
yeah. Um, I admittedly have not followed like the coaching carousel as well. I don't think he didn't get poached by anyone. So yeah, I would assume he'll be back, and he's a great defensive mind. So I think just giving him more help because they can move the ball on offense. They got Jefferson and Addison. That might be the best receiver duo in the league, or
Just
one of the
wait till
best, probably
JJ
top three.
McCarthy gets in there, dude.
Oh god, I forgot
just,
about it.
just wait, dude. That offense is gonna be fucking steamrolling the league.
We'll
Just
see.
wait.
I mean, what you could look good throwing to Justin Jefferson. So
So true. So
we'll see
true.
though. I'm interested.
I am interested.
Houston. Yep.
Yeah, Houston's up. Joe Mixon, what is he, 28? I feel like running backs are gonna get into this first round, but I just don't see where. I don't see where at all.
Yeah. I think
Maybe
there's other
Williams.
guys. Seen Golden going here a lot.
Dude, I just hate Golden so much. I can't stand him. I hate seeing him go in the first round, but it's like I am picking what the teams will do.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. He's just Golden. He's just a guy that like he was nothing until like 6 weeks left of the season. He was a nobody, and now he's a first round talent all of a sudden. Like I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me.
He had a big playoff. I think that helps.
Yeah, but I mean, Bond was hurt. Like I don't know. It just doesn't make. I don't know. He was literally a
I don't
no
know if
one.
he's gonna. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna be like that elite player. I mean, you're looking for guys behind Nico though. So you
I'm
don't
gonna
need him to
go.
be. You don't need him to be the alpha.
I'm gonna go Booker just because I've been seeing him go so high lately, and I think you can never go wrong drafting a lineman. CJ struggled
Yeah.
last year. Um, I mean, yeah, I'll go Booker.
They
SEC
really need the
lineman, dude.
help inside. Yeah. Right. They're proven. You know. And he they really need help on the inside of their offensive line,
Yeah,
so it's
that
probably a
interior
good pick.
line. Yeah, I agree. I mean, they got Tunsil on left tackle, who's a beast, but like, I don't really know anyone else. So yeah, Booker's my pick.
All right. All right, we got the Rams. It's pretty rare seeing them pick in the first round after the last 8 years or whatever it's been.
Yeah, for real.
They never keep
The
their
8
picks.
years, it's literally, dude. What a Rams in the first round pick? Like what?
Yeah, you could go through the years and just name the guys that they've and a lot of them have been good trades. Like they got Ramsey and they traded for Brandon Cooks to us.
Von Miller,
Uh,
like fucking.
Von Miller, yeah, that's another one. Yeah, they've gotten guys over the years, so they're making good use of their first. But let's see. Um, no, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know much about Jahad Campbell, but Alabama linebackers are usually a pretty good bet, and they need linebackers. So
Yeah, I mean, this guy's consistently getting mocked in the first round, so
yeah,
um,
it's pretty high on the big board.
yeah, yeah, I agree. It's like him, Shamar Stewart, like it's like Scorton. Yeah, I like Jahad Campbell. I watched one video about him, and he seems like a true linebacker, but um, like I said, linebackers just kind of don't get first round looks, unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he's going 26 here,
He's
and
going 26. Yeah, exactly. And, yeah.
I- if
Ravens.
I could this would be the place for Matthew Golden to go. He can just be in that like melting pot of undersized receivers that Baltimore has
The
going.
melting pot undersized receiver. That's an awesome way to put it, dude.
guys that
Should I
can't run
do it?
routes and it'd be funny. It'd be so funny, like him, Bateman, and Flowers out there. None of them. It'd be like Green Bay, where they just don't have a one. I
It'd actually be wicked fucking funny. If they pick Matthew. I kind of want to do it just because you mentioned that. Um, do I think they actually do it though?
no, I could see him going. I could see him going edge, going one of the A&M guys. They're both pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go Shamar Stewart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's what
probably
I'll
the
do
pick
here.
there. This is the Ravens we're talking about there.
I feel like
They're
there's
gonna
so
go
many
defense.
edges in this year's draft. This guy's just
Yeah, it's
humongous
deep.
though. 6'6", 290.
Yep.
Like
Yeah,
holy schmoly.
he definitely won the matchup against Will Campbell in the
Oh, did
second
he?
half of that game. Yeah, yeah,
Like
he
it was
was.
noticeable.
Yeah, the two of them. They were both just. Emory Jones was overwhelmed too, but the two of them were just. Scourton and him were having their way in the second half.
Hmm.
Detroit. Let's see. I feel like they're not going to go Starks. Their secondaries. They got guys at like every position. They just took Terry on. Terry-on's going to be good for a
Yeah.
while. Um, I'm gonna give him Scourton.
Yeah. Oh, is
I
that how
think
you say
just
it? I've been
I
saying Scorton this whole time. Scourton.
think so. I just feel like they're at a point where anything they're adding on is just a luxury. Yeah, I think you just keep beefing up the numbers in the trenches.
I
In
completely
case
agree.
in case Hutchinson or someone goes down. In case they have the injury bug like they did this year, you gotta be prepared. So give them another solid pass rusher
I
to help.
completely agree. Dude, I was on the NFL subreddit and like there was rumor there was like some rumor that Miles Garrett was gonna get traded to the Lions. And like the top comment was like, why would they trade for him? They have Aiden Hutchinson. And I'm like, dude, you guys never watched a football in your life? Like two edges play at the same time. Like you need two of them. Like
Yeah, right.
pissed me off,
Yeah,
dude. Like I totally agree. Like you get Aiden Hutchinson, Nick Scourton. Um, if he hits, that's a fucking beast of an edge rush.
yeah. Hopefully Hutchinson comes back healthy.
Yeah, I mean, you saw him
Just
running
looks
naked
good.
down the 50-yard line in his like underwear. I
No,
mean,
I didn't see
no, there was I don't
that.
know where I saw it. He was like running naked. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Washington. What a year for Washington. What a
Man,
year
I'm
for
I'm so
Washington.
happy for them. I'm so happy for Jaden. He
Yeah,
he he really just gets better every year, and there's already talks about the sophomore slump, and we'll see. But every year I've watched this guy play, he just somehow finds another level. It's incredible to watch.
yeah. I mean that's the key to being a good quarterback is can you improve every year?
Yep,
Um,
when the defense adjusts.
and you know what? As much as I shit on Cam Ward, I feel like he's gotten better every single year.
Yeah, he's done it at a lot of different levels too. He was, before he was at Washington State. I think he was at like Incarnate Word or whatever. He was
Yeah,
at some
he's come
random
from the
school.
trenches, dude.
He really did. He worked his way up.
um, but yeah, Washington here.
There's two ways they can go. I'm saying this as Washington is probably the NFL team I've been following the second most over the
Hmm.
last 2 years, and they really need defensive help or they could go receiver. I just I don't think they're gonna get their difference maker at this point for receiver.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Um, you think, um, you think they go Starks here?
I could see it. Yeah, they need help. They need help everywhere on the defense. You saw it against Philly. They were just overwhelmed.
Yeah. What do they hang 45 on them? It's so bad.
55.
55? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Swiss
There was
cheese,
some.
dude.
Yeah, it finally caught up to them. I mean, the Phillies' offense was unbelievable, but still,
Yeah.
55 is bad. All right, so you're going Starks there.
Yeah, I went Malachi.
All right, so Buffalo. Still don't know why they why they decided to give Xavier Worthy to Kansas City last year. Still scratching my head over that one, but
Yeah, it's like why would like you can trade with any team, you accept a trade from Kansas City, but
you give the speedster to Kansas City.
who
Like
did they draft with their pick? They got
they took Keon Coleman.
that's right. Yeah, they both kind of suck, but whatever.
Yeah, yeah. The jury's still out on him.
I don't even know who I'd rather have. I
Who
mean,
Worthy or
can't.
Worthy or Keon?
Yeah, probably Worthy, but
I'd rather
I
have
think it's
Worthy.
close. He had a good
He need
playoffs.
yeah, he did. He needs to fill out a little bit.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah, he's sitting on my dynasty team. I'm waiting to see. I keep
Dude, you and your
waiting to see
fucking
if he's the
200
next
wide
Tyreek Hill.
receivers.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see if he's
Crazy.
the next Tyreek Hill before I trade him. But
That'd be
uh,
really funny.
let's see. Buffalo here.
Dude,
Um,
you saw James Cook ask for fucking 15 mil a year?
did he
Or is it?
really?
He said he's worth 15 million a year.
Wow.
Get the
I
fuck
mean,
out of
he had
here.
a good year. Yeah, but I don't know. He's not his brother.
No, he's not his brother. And like he also like he just I don't know if it's him and being small or if it's the coaches, but like he gets like only like 50, 60% of the snaps. You know, he can't handle a big workload, I don't think.
Yeah,
He's not
yeah.
worth 15 mil in my eyes.
Nah, you're not talking me into taking Hampton there though. If that's what you're here, if
Dude,
that's what
I'm
you're trying to
trying.
do.
I'm just saying, dude. I like Hampton a lot.
Nah, I'm giving them. They're going Trey Amos, cornerback from Ole Miss.
Really?
Yeah,
You like
I
this
need some
guy?
corn. Uh, you know, he's decent.
I don't know
We
much about him.
as long as he's not that guy. There was one guy that Kyron Lacey like put on his ass right at the end of the game. As long as it's not that guy.
I know Tre'Davious White is just always playing
Yeah,
good.
he's gone. So they're
Yeah,
you know they could use some guys in the secondary. I'm sick of watching Demar. Not that he's a safety, but I'm
yeah.
sick of
Damar
watching
Hamlin
Demar Hamlin out there.
getting exposed out there. Yeah, it's so
Yeah,
true. I really like Chavone Rebel too, out of East
yeah.
Carolina. I feel like a lot of things gonna change once the combine comes this week. Yeah, the Chiefs. I could see them going Hampton. I I mean, Pacheco just didn't look like himself. I mean, you don't just
No,
come back from a fibula injury in the same year. But I don't think they give up on him either. Um,
they really seem to like Kareem Hunt.
dude, insane, literally insane. Um, that offensive line, got fucking exposed in the Super Bowl though. So I think they go Zabel here.
Yeah.
Um, I think he's the best tackle available.
Yep. Yeah. At this point, he would be. And now the Eagles, and they're another one of these teams where their roster's so filled out, you just feel like anything added on is a luxury.
It's just extra. Like he should be fucking vacated their first round pick, dude.
Seriously, it's just another guy to fill in um when one of their guys gets paid by someone else. And I feel like that's going to be a case with a lot of their defensive linemen. They're losing Sweat, they're losing a couple other guys
They are
just because
losing Sweat.
you
Yeah,
can't pay everyone.
yeah.
So I could see them going D line here. I'm gonna let me just see. I want to. I gotta make a quick search real quick.
I gotta make a quick search real quick.
I wanted to see. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give him Quinion Mitchell's college teammate Darius Alexander. I was like, I'm pretty sure he went to Toledo, but I need to fact check that. So I'll give him. They're gonna reunite in Philly. I'm gonna give him.
They're gonna reunite.
That'll be the
Darius
Eagles pick.
Alexander.
Another defensive guy to be coached up by
My
that Philly
thing
staff.
doesn't want to load right now. Yeah, I like that pick. I mean, I completely agree. Like you just can't go wrong with drafting linemen on either side.
Nope.
Um, it's like they just get injured so much too. Like you can always have a backup. Like it never go wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good
No,
draft day, and I appreciate you coming on. Um, I've been trying to switch things up every week, and you're a guy that really knows what he's talking about. Um,
I appreciate that. It was
yeah,
fun coming on,
yeah,
talking ball for a little
yeah. Maybe we can maybe another time or something. Maybe you just want to stop in for a pick or something.
bit. Yeah, yeah. Give me a celeb pick sometime.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that, like giving someone like a celeb Patriots pick or something.
I
But
don't know. I've seen some of the mock drafts in the group chat. I don't know if you want to do that.
dude, dude, don't even get me started on those. Can't pick four wide receivers in a row.
It's not Cam. If you're watching this, it's not the way the world works.
It's not the way. Well, I'll see you, and I gotta get back to studying.
All right, that's it.
All right, see you, buddy.